Scorpio, it's spine-chilling. Everyone will be surprised by you. Something is about to happen that will make everyone you know stop what they're doing and think, I had no idea who this person really was. They'll get goosebumps, literally. That chill down your spine that comes when you realize you completely underestimated someone, that you misjudged them, that you only saw the surface of an ocean too deep to measure. And the most powerful thing about all this? You won't need to say a word. Your own reality will speak for you so loudly that it will echo in every corner of these people's lives. You have been quiet, dangerously quiet. While others talk about what they are going to do, you have remained silent. While others announce plans, you have executed them without fanfare. While others seek external validation at every small step, you have walked your own path without asking anyone's permission or approval. And now the moment has arrived where all this silent work, all this invisible transformation, all this secret evolution is about to become impossible to ignore. There's an energy building up around you that people can't yet name, but they're already feeling it. They look at you differently lately. There's something in your gaze that wasn't there before, something in your presence that instinctively makes them more attentive. They can't explain it, but they sense that you've changed in a profound and irreversible way. And the part that will send shivers down their spines when they finally understand, you've changed so much that the version of you they knew no longer exists. They'll have to get to know you again completely from scratch. Can you feel the weight of this transformation about to be revealed publicly? Scorpio, let me tell you exactly what's coming. In the next few days, weeks, or months, depending on your birth period, something will happen that will put a giant spotlight on you. It could be professional success that no one saw coming. It could be a physical transformation so dramatic that people won't recognize you. It could be a skill or talent you've secretly developed being revealed in a spectacular way. It could be you assuming a position of power that everyone thought was impossible for you. Or it could simply be your transformed energy radiating with such intensity that it attracts opportunities, people, and experiences of a whole new caliber. But whatever specific form this revelation takes, the effect will be the same: collective shock. The people who thought they knew you will realize they didn't know even 10% of who you really are. Those who underestimated you will choke on their own words when they see what you've become. Those who dismissed you will bitterly regret it when they realize the treasure they let slip away. And those who bet against you will have to swallow the most humiliating defeat of their lives. Do you know why this will be so impactful? Because Scorpios don't make superficial changes. When you change, you die and are reborn. Literally, the person you were before ceases to exist and a completely new version emerges from the ashes. And this new version isn't just better, it's unrecognizable. It's as if you've been replaced by someone who possesses all your memories, but operates on a completely different frequency of power, clarity, and magnetism. You were discredited, underestimated, ignored by many, but the universe was just preparing you. Because now, something within you will awaken, and it will be impossible to go unnoticed. Get ready. Everyone will be surprised by your turnaround, and the impact will be chilling. The stars indicate that you are entering a period of personal revelation. It's not about showing off to others. It's about finally living your truth without asking permission. What was blocked begins to flow. What was once doubt is transformed into action. And what was once a shadow becomes a source of power. And no matter how much they tried to belittle you, no one will be able to ignore what is about to happen. You will inspire silence from those who criticized you, respect from those who doubted you, and admiration even from those who didn't know how to value you. Scorpio, your power doesn't come from your appearance. It comes from the depth with which you live, feel, and transform yourself. And now that strength will emerge, and no one will understand how you achieved it, but you will know. It was God, it was courage, it was merit. In the coming days, you may feel a new strength emerging from within, a desire to break free from everything that limits you. Decisions that seem difficult, now clear, or even compliments and different looks coming from where you least expect them. This is the effect of your transformation. You've changed, and now the world feels it. Scorpio, you've gone through phases that no one else saw. He endured pain that no one knew about, and even so, he continued. Now, the tide turns. You become what seemed impossible. This energy is magnetic. It attracts opportunities, opens paths, wards off falsehoods, and brings closer those who resonate with its truth. Don't be surprised if they start complimenting you or even try to reconnect. The light that comes after the darkness is impossible to ignore. For Scorpios born between October 23rd and November 2nd, the surprise will come in the form of a professional or financial achievement that will leave people speechless. Something you've been building in absolute secrecy is about to be revealed publicly and impressively. For those born between November 3rd and 12th, the transformation that will thrill others is physical and energetic. You are literally changing your appearance, your way of dressing, your body energy in such a dramatic way that people who have known you for years will double-check when they see you. And for those born between November 13th and 21st, the surprise is related to relationships. You will attract, or have already attracted, someone so far out of the league that people thought you were, that you will completely shatter their expectations of you. But regardless of your birth period, all Scorpios share one thing. You have gone through a symbolic death in recent times. A period where you isolated yourselves, withdrew, disappeared from the radar. And while you were missing, you weren't resting. You were rebuilding yourselves cell by cell. Now you are emerging from this transformation, and the world is not ready for the reborn version of you. Here's what's really happening energetically. You've accessed a layer of personal power that's been dormant within you for years, perhaps your entire life. It may have been awakened by a crisis, by deep pain, by betrayal, by an immense challenge. But whatever the trigger, you've found inner reservoirs of strength, determination, and capability that you didn't even know you possessed. And once you tap into that kind of power, you're never the same again. This power is oozing from your pores right now. It's in the way you walk, in the tone of your voice, in your gaze, in your posture. Sensitive people are already picking up on it and are instinctively intimidated or drawn to it, depending on their own vibration. But soon it won't be subtle anymore. Soon it will be so obvious, so undeniable, so impossible to ignore that even the most distracted people will realize you've become something completely different. And you know what the most delicious part of all this is? The people who judged you harshly will have to watch your rise from the sidelines. They'll have to see you shine while they remain mediocre. They'll have to swallow every mean word they said about you. They'll have to deal with the regret of not valuing you when they had the chance. And the most powerful thing, you won't need to rub it in anyone's face. Your mere existence on this new frequency will be a constant reminder of the mistake they made. Scorpio, you need to understand something fundamental. The surprise you're about to cause isn't a coincidence. It's a direct consequence of choices you made when no one was watching. When you chose to develop yourself instead of lamenting. When you chose to work in silence instead of seeking noisy validation. When you chose to rebuild yourself instead of remaining stuck in what was destroyed. When you chose to evolve instead of stagnate. Each of these choices accumulated energy. And now that energy is about to manifest in a visible and impactful way. People will be surprised because they underestimated you based on past versions of yourself. They categorized you, labeled you, put you in boxes based on who you were months or years ago. But you blew all those boxes apart. You completely transcend the limitations they tried to impose on you. And now they'll have to deal with the brutal cognitive dissonance of reconciling the limited image they had of you with the limitless reality you've become. Here's something that's going to happen and you need to be prepared for. When people notice your transformation, many will try to get close to you again. Ex-partners will reappear out of nowhere. People who ignored you will suddenly want your attention. Those who discarded you will try to come back into your life, and it will be tempting to let them, because part of you will want them to see firsthand what they lost. But resist that temptation. Because here's the truth. These people aren't coming back because they've finally seen your worth. They're coming back because now you have something they want, whether it's success, power, status, connections, or simply the validation of being associated with someone who is on the rise. They don't deserve you. They didn't deserve access to your old, genuine, and open self. Much less do they deserve access to your new, powerful, and selective self. The transformation you went through taught you something crucial about who deserves to be in your life. You learned that loyalty in difficult times is worth more than admiration in times of glory. That people who see you when you're invisible are more precious than those who only notice you when you shine. That those who stayed when you had nothing to offer deserve to be present when you have everything. And those who abandoned you when you needed them most don't deserve to share in your victory. Scorpio, let me tell you something about the shiver people will feel when they see you transformed. It's not just a surprise, it's the unconscious recognition of real power. When someone undergoes a true Scorpio transformation, literal death and rebirth, that person carries an energy that others feel viscerally. It's the energy of someone who has visited their own inner hells and returned stronger. Of someone who hit rock bottom and used the bottom as a springboard to jump higher. Of someone who was completely destroyed and intentionally rebuilt themselves into something better. This type of energy is intimidating, it's magnetic, it's unsettling, and it's impossible to fake. People can fake confidence, they can perform success, they can feign happiness, but they can't fake the energy of true chemical transformation. And that's what you carry now. That's what will make people stop and pay attention when you enter a room. That's what will make conversations die when you pass by. That's what will make people turn to look without even understanding why. And here's what's most powerful. You're not seeking attention. You're not trying to impress anyone. You're not performing or posing. You simply exist at this new frequency. And that alone is enough to cause seismic waves in the reality of the people around you. Your mere presence challenges the limitations they've accepted for themselves. Your success exposes their excuses. Your transformation questions their stagnation. In the coming times, you will notice specific changes in the way people treat you. They will automatically give you more respect. They will listen more attentively when you speak. They will value your company and your time more. They will seek your approval and validation. They will want to know your opinion on things. They will include you in circles that were previously closed to you. And they will offer you opportunities that they previously didn't even consider you qualified to receive. And do you know why all this is going to happen? Not because you've fundamentally changed who you are, but because you've finally become outwardly what you've always been inwardly. You've always had this power within you. You've always had this capacity. You've always had this potential. The difference is that now you've activated it. Now you've modified it. Now you express outwardly, through actions, achievements, and energy, what previously existed only as a latent possibility. Scorpio, the surprise you're about to cause will also act as a filter. It will clearly separate those who truly care about you from those who only care about what you can do for them. It will reveal who has genuine character versus who is opportunistic. It will show who is capable of celebrating your victory versus who will feel envy disguised as concern. Pay close attention to these revelations. They are gifts of clarity about who should occupy which space in your life from now on. Also, be prepared to deal with envious energy. When you dramatically excel, you will inevitably generate envy in some. People will try to diminish your achievements. They will attribute your success to luck instead of merit. They will look for flaws to criticize. They will spread rumors to try to tarnish your reputation. This is not a reflection of you. It is a reflection of their own insecurities and frustrations projected onto you. Don't absorb it. Don't react. Simply continue your ascent and let the envy of others consume itself in its own toxicity. What you need to focus on is maintaining your integrity during and after this revelation. Power can corrupt. Success can inflate ego. Admiration can distort self-perception. Keep your feet on the ground by remembering where you came from. Honor the struggles that brought you here. Value the people who were with you before any external recognition, and use your elevated position to uplift others instead of stepping on those below. Scorpio, in the coming days, pay attention to how you feel internally. You will likely notice a growing certainty, a feeling that something big is approaching, an anticipation that you can't fully explain, but that you know is real. This is your Scorpio intuition, picking up the waves of the future that is coming. Trust it. Prepare yourself for the spotlight that will be shone on you. And above all, prepare yourself to remain authentic even when all eyes are on you. The surprise you're about to cause isn't about proving anything to anyone. It's simply the universe finally reflecting externally the internal transformation you've made. It's reality reorganizing itself to match the new vibration you emit. It's the world responding to the elevated frequency you now operate at. And when that happens, it will be breathtaking for everyone. But for you, it will simply be the confirmation of something you already knew deep down. You were always capable of this. You always had it within you. You just needed to go through the fire of transformation to fully activate it. Everyone will be amazed by you, Scorpio. They'll be awestruck by the magnitude of your transformation. They'll have to completely rewrite their narratives about who you are and what you're capable of. And amidst all this collective surprise, you'll be there, not performing, not proving anything, not seeking validation, simply being the most powerful and authentic version of yourself that you fought so hard to become. And that, in itself, is more impressive than anything you could say or do to impress anyone. The challenge will be, don't back down. You are emerging from your cocoon. He's showing who he really is, and not everyone will applaud, but that doesn't matter. Some will remain silent, to act strangely, or try to pull you back to the old version. But this is your opportunity to solidify your new attitude, with more self-esteem, with more clarity, with more personal power. The universe is saying, now it's your turn. Everything that seemed stagnant is starting to unlock. It could be in your professional, romantic, or spiritual life. And whatever you do now will be noticed, respected, and talked about. Scorpio, you don't need to explain your evolution. You need to experience it. And the more true you are to yourself, the more others will be surprised by your presence, your strength, and your light. You are no longer under construction. You are sunrise. In the coming days, something will happen that marks this turning point. It could be an unexpected invitation, public recognition, a change in behavior in the people around you. But the most important thing will be to realize that you no longer feel small in the presence of anyone. This confidence will be reflected in your gaze, your speech, and your decisions, and that it will have an impact. People will say, you look different. Something about you has changed. I don't know what happened, but I'm seeing you differently now. And you will smile, because you'll find out this change is yours. You deserve it. And it's only the beginning. And you, Scorpio, do you feel a new strength being born within you? If this message resonated deeply and you can feel this transformative energy about to be revealed, simply share "I was reborn" in the comments. A word that marks the end of who you were and the birth of who you have become. You don't need to explain or elaborate. Just affirm this powerful truth and prepare to blow away everyone who thought they knew you. Subscribe to the channel now, because after this revelation, I'll be bringing you content on how to deal with sudden attention, how to maintain humility amidst recognition, how to filter out envious energies, and how to use your new position to positively impact others instead of just feeding your ego. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any guidance in this new phase of your life. This is your moment to emerge, Scorpio. To rise from the ashes more powerful, more focused, more magnetic than ever. Everyone will be amazed. Everyone will be awestruck. And you will simply continue to be exactly who you fought to become, unstoppable, authentic, transformed. Their surprise is inevitable. Your rise is guaranteed, and the world will never underestimate you in the same way again.